Hello everyone. So I know today's vlog looks kind of different. Well, it's because I tested positive for COVID today. I would have never known that I was positive if I didn't have to fly back to the United States later tonight. To recap what happened yesterday, so like I woke up and my grandma was gonna like send me off, and because my grandparents are at like the elderly age risk age group, I tested ATK before I went to eat lunch with them and it was negative. So basically what happened yesterday was I went to lunch with my grandparents and then I went to see my friends for dinner, and then after dinner I went to go see my sister and her best friend because they were having a send-off party for my sister's best friend who was moving to the Netherlands for school. And then this morning I woke up and I just went to get my PCR test and then I tested positive. So now I'm stuck here, unable to go back. I'm kind of bummed out right now because not only did I like make plans with like a few of my friends, I also have like a really tight competition schedule, and now like everything's like gonna be a little bit delayed. I'm like literally asymptomatic. Like the whole week I felt worse than this. I think the only thing that I have right now is maybe like coughing from my throat, which honestly has gotten a lot better already. I have no fever, I have no headaches. I literally feel like a normal human being. So my mom like gave me some medication. She gave me some Tylenol and like a bunch of like vitamins. And they also gave me a jug of water and like a kettle in case I wanted to make some tea. I changed my mind. So I just checked and now I have a fever of 38.3 and I have a headache. Man, I shouldn't have said that too fast. I feel like I've like accepted the fact that I have COVID now that it's like really hitting. Anyways, I'm gonna take some medication and go to sleep. We'll see how it goes. Good morning everybody. Today is day 2. Last night I took a nice little bath. I actually feel really good today compared to yesterday evening. I don't have a headache anymore. I don't have a fever anymore. The only thing I have is I'm just coughing still and maybe like a little bit in the sinus. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to self-test for COVID. I'm gonna start with this one first. This is like a saliva test. So this is what the test kit looks like, and we just pull out this thing and then I just stick it under my tongue until we go all the way up to the seat. Okay, so I just finished with my spit test. I just need to let it sit for around like 10 minutes, and while we wait for that I am gonna do the nasal swab for my ATK. That's how you know you did it right. So both of the results are like out. My nasal swab test was positive, but my spit test was literally negative because there's only one line. So I'm just gonna go with the results of the ATK test because clearly this one is not accurate. Okay, so it looks like my parents are having fun with having me test all these like self-testing kits because they just gave me another brand to test. So we're gonna see if this one's actually accurate or not. This stick is like really long compared to the other one. Okay, so this one came out positive too. So this one is also very accurate. Okay, good evening everybody. I literally just took the fattest nap. Like I took a nap at like 2 and I was like, you know, I'll wake up at like 4 or whatever. And I woke up and it was dark because it's 7 something. Anyways, so my parents gave me another brand to test again. It's supposed to be like the best COVID test because it's like the most expensive one. Okay, so my memory card is full just now, but I just took the test and it is actually quite accurate. I mean, it is showing that I'm still positive, which support the other results that I've taken today so far. So yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's day 3. Personally, I feel a lot better now. The only new thing that I had last night was my nose was like kind of stuffy. I'm gonna test again today to see how it goes. Okay, so I just did my ATK test and it's still positive, but like the line is actually a lot like thinner and lighter in color compared to yesterday and the day before. So it means that I'm actually like making some good progress. Okay, so a little update. Yesterday, almost everybody who went out with me on Friday started testing positive, and that was my sister included in there. So like I guess like half of my house is gonna be like under quarantine. Okay, so we think that my dad is also testing positive for COVID too. We're getting kicked out of the house by my mom now. So me, my sister, and my dad, we're gonna go in quarantine at our beach house, which is like around like an hour away from our current house, and this is so that the house is like kind of safer for my mom and everybody else too. Basically, me and my sister, we're gonna drive there first. My dad is still waiting on his results. Basically, whoever tests negative first is gonna come back first. Bye-bye! Okay. Okay, we're on the way to our new quarantine place now. This is our designated driver who also has COVID. Okay, so we're here at our new quarantine place, which is our beach house. So we're gonna be quarantining upstairs, and I think this is the room that I'm gonna be quarantining in. Well, I guess my dad is gonna be joining us in maybe like a few hours time, and we're gonna have like a little quarantine vacation, I guess. A little father-daughter bonding time. Okay, so it's like 11:30 now. My mom like brewed us some ginger pandan tea. Apparently they say that ginger tea like kills COVID virus, but this is literally not scientifically proven. This is like home remedies. Wow, this is so spicy. Good morning, everybody. Today's day 4. Honestly, I don't know what to recap anymore because literally I just feel like fine every single day. We're gonna continue doing the same thing. So I just finished with testing, and I'm very, very, very proud to say that at least one of the tests that was accurate the day before is now negative. My nasal swab test is still positive, but it's like the line is like really, really faint. Okay, it looks like my mom is also tested positive for COVID too. She's gonna get a PCR test tomorrow morning, and if her test is positive, then she's gonna be coming to the house as well. So we have a little family outing at the beach with this view. Hello, we're at day 5. I tested earlier today, and my ATK test was like faintly positive now, so I should be going home tomorrow. So yeah. Hello everybody, today is day 6 and I have finally tested negative for COVID. I don't think I can go back home today in time because before I go into the house I have to test PCR first, and because by the time that I leave this house and get to the lab will probably be closed. So I'll be staying here for one more day. I'll be packing all my things up, and then tomorrow I'll be going back home. Good morning everybody, today is day 7 and I'm finally going back home today. What's next is I am gonna get a PCR done, and then after I get my results, then I'm gonna go back to my actual home. hopefully that PCR is also negative. So
say hi กล้องหน่อย
okay, so we are back home for today. Unfortunately, my PCR is still negative, but there's no point in me going back because like I came all the way back home. It's like over an hour and a half drive. I'm gonna get a PCR test tomorrow one more time. If it's negative, we're gonna proceed with whatever our plan has been, and if it's positive, then we're gonna decide later what we want to do. Hello everybody, today's day 8. Earlier today I woke up at like 7 something to go get my PCR done again. They say it's gonna be like a 2-hour wait for the results to come out, and it's already like an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm like really nervous because I really don't want to test positive. So I like just called the hospital just now to check because it's already been like 5 hours since my COVID test, and I was supposed to get mine like 3 hours ago. They're still waiting on my results, but while they're doing that, I've just been like picking out clothes to bring back to the US with me.
That's how you do it, share life.
Okay, so my PCR test is out and it's finally negative! Okay, I am gonna go to the hospital so they can order a fit to fly form for me, and then after that I'll be flying tonight. So okay, I just came back from the doctors and I have all the documents for me to go back. Now I just need to get packing and go back to the US. Okay, let's head to the airport. Bye bye, Alpaca.
Bye bye, Palmy.
Bye bye. Bye bye, ป้า
บ๊ายบายค่ะนะต้องรีบกลับมาเร็วๆนะรักมากมาย
And we are back in my cozy apartment in East Lansing. It's been a very emotional trip of getting COVID. And yeah, that concludes this video. Now that I've graduated, hopefully I'll be able to produce some more content if somebody's gonna watch them. Anyways, hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye bye!